Our next topic of digital IDs. Here's an article of Australia a week ago or so that digital ID bill passes the Senate, and of course, at the beginning, it's always voluntary, and then it becomes mandatory. So the digital ID is just one part that adds to the total surveillance and total control and total power over the people of the world.
And what else can they do with that digital ID? If you're not in compliance with everything they tell you, everything, they can shut off your bank account. We saw
Yeah.
that with a Canadian trucker. That was the beta run.
Yeah.
They can turn your life off. I mean, so that's just it. I mean, we exchange convenience a lot of time for our privacy. It's always going to be couched in something that's voluntary for your health, but ultimately, at the end of the day, once they have total control, it's hard to walk that back.
Where have we seen that also recently with digital IDs? Anywhere in the last since 2020, anything happened where we had to get these certain IDs or passports to be able to move?
I just remember those videos, seeing people sitting like outside restaurants trying to get food taken to them because they weren't allowed to enter into that restaurant.
Unless you walk into the restaurant, then you sit down, then you're totally safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Once you're eating, all of the danger goes away. Once you take off your mask and you're eating, there's
Yeah.
no longer any
Yeah.
danger. It just magically goes away.
So some pokey, passports that were all over the world, and that was like, even though we didn't see it in a lot of places in the United States, some places they did. They had to have IDs, the digital IDs or VIDs to be able to get into restaurants and stores. In other countries, they had it definitely, and you could not go into different countries without it. They've already had the trial run, and it worked great. I mean, people just, people think that they would never support tyrannical types of actions, but then they embrace it because of fear or for whatever. So